Zooba here. Liner notes. Today, COMA, music by Jerry Goldsmith for the Michael Crichton film. Michael Crichton's liner notes from the soundtrack album LP. Robin Cook's novel COMA suggested a movie with an odd mixture of elements. A straightforward mystery. A thriller with a woman in jeopardy. A scientific nightmare and an awkward love story, all set against a detailed medical background. When Jerry Goldsmith first read the screenplay before the film was shot, he said he felt almost too many choices, too many directions he could go in writing his score. After he saw the rough cut some months later, he made two rather unusual decisions. The first concerned placement of music in the film. Jerry wrote 43 minutes of score, which is a lot as movies go, but all the music appears in the last 53 minutes of the movie. There is no scored music at all during the first hour of COMA, and very few sequences without music thereafter. At the same time, he wanted to eliminate music in certain highly dramatic moments, like the sequences in the hanging body room at the Jefferson Institute that seemed to be obvious musical opportunities. His choice of orchestra was equally distinctive. He wrote for a large string section, 4 pianos, very little percussion, and no brass at all. Such an orchestra was, he felt, both unusual and intimate, in keeping with the film. His final score seems to me exactly correct for COMA. At times, it is traditional, evoking the classic suspense themes of Herman for Hitchcock's films, but the overhaul feeling is more modern and dissonant, grounded in the tonality of Schoenberg. It is quirky and complicated, full of surprises and unexpected transitions. I would like to think this movie reflects the music, and the music reflects the movie. But more likely it reflects the personality of Goldsmith himself. Unlike most film composers, Jerry's work is not recognizably similar from one picture to the next. He is the most modern protean composer working in movies today. He is also flexible and thoughtful, and like nearly all immensely talented people, fun to work with. A film director relies on music for various effects, sometimes to emphasize a point, sometimes to heighten a mood, sometimes to smooth a rough transition, and sometimes to get you out of a jam. Skillful music, movie music, can accomplish all this, but in the best of all possible worlds, a composer's contribution goes beyond these technical necessities to something else, something less tangible. It's hard to describe, but the effect is readily recognizable. By the time the music is added to the movie, the director has seen the film dozens of times, far more often than anyone else will see it. It has long since ceased to affect him. The images wash over him blandly. He can repeat the dialogue in his sleep, but sometimes music makes him sit up and see the film freshly as it for the first time. It is a remarkable experience, and a very rare one. Jerry Goldsmith's music did that for me, for COMA. Michael Crichton.